If you have been following cryptocurrency and Elon Musk specifically, you must be knowing that Elon Musk raised a very valid issue of the high carbon footprint because of the mining of cryptocurrencies. We're going to talk about the environmental impact of cryptocurrencies here today. And if you're new to the channel, make sure that you subscribe and enable the bell icon because we make sure we upload a new video on this channel every Wednesday and Saturday. So Bitcoin generates an e-waste of almost 11.5 kilotons. It uses 121 terawatt hours of energy every single year. Now, how much is 121 terawatt hours? We don't know, right? So let's compare it to the energy requirement of Argentina in one single year. 121 terawatt hours is that much energy which the entire nation of Argentina uses in one single year. This is the amount of energy that the mining of Bitcoin demands currently. 65% of the mining of Bitcoin is in China until recently when most of the mining yards were shut down. And China is a country which takes its energy requirement from coal. So thermal energy is more in adoption there in China. Firstly, let's talk about why is there so much of energy requirement for mining Bitcoin, which is just like a computer software or something like that. The reason is that one unit of Bitcoin or one block of Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency for that matter is actually mined with the help of supercomputers. So you can assume a big hall of supercomputers fixed and connected to each other, and all of them are continuously running and solving the problem, the algorithmic problem of this system, so that the blockchain is strengthened and it is made more tough and more scalable and more secure. So whatever problems are there, the computers are striving in and day out to solve that particular problem, and all these computers are running after the same thing. They are doing the same work day in and day out, and because of this, the energy requirement for the cooling of these systems is too much, right? So just take an example. If you are on your laptop or on your smartphone for let's say 4 or 5 hours, you feel some heat coming out of it, right? You face some heating issues in that case as well. If the model is old, you face more heating issues, and hence we don't need an air conditioner or something like that to cool our laptops or our mobile phones. But in the case of supercomputers that are used for mining, you need a lot of air conditioning. You need a lot of power for functioning of those systems and various other things. Hence, the energy requirement is huge in the case of cryptocurrency mining, specifically Bitcoin. Now, when a problem is solved, when one algorithmic problem is solved, the computers strive to solve another problem, right? So in the beginning, when the mining of cryptocurrency started, there were, let's say, hundreds of problems, and the computers could solve, and they could solve one problem really quickly because there were so many problems, right? But as years have passed by, most of the problems have been solved. That means most of the cryptocurrency has been mined. The minting has already done, right? And now you're left with very few problems which were not that easy to solve, and hence they are left out. Hence they are still left unsolved. And to solve these problems which are really difficult to decode, the computing power is increasing day by day, right? So if a computer could mine, let's say, 2 bitcoins or 2 blocks of the blockchain in one single day, today it is requiring that same computer around 10 days or 15 days to mine that one single block, because the problems are getting tougher. And hence more electricity, more computing power is needed. So more the cryptocurrency gets mined, more difficult it becomes to mine one more unit of that cryptocurrency. But then there is a solution to this as well. Bitcoin works on the proof of work mechanism. Proof of work is a mechanism in which all the computers connected to the mining network, they want to solve the same algorithmic problem. So one problem, but let's say 100 computers, and all of them are doing the same thing, and only one is able to achieve to this and get to the solution, and all other 99 of them, all the efforts go in vain. Hence, the outcome is limited, but the effort behind it is unlimited, causing more energy expenditure. But then there is something called as proof of stake. This was proof of work, but what is proof of stake? Proof of stake says that you don't give the same problem to be solved to 10 or multiple different people. You give multiple people multiple problems so that each one of them can solve just one problem, and within the same stipulated time, you will be able to get more outcome, as in more solutions from 10 different people, right? So if there are 10 people in a classroom, you give 10 mathematical problems to each one, give one mathematical problem to each one of them, and you get 10 results in return, rather than just writing down one mathematical problem on the board and asking all 10 of them to solve it. Because as a teacher, I want more outcome, right? The analogy is important over here. So this is how proof of stake is solving the problem of more energy expenditure. Now, apart from proof of stake, there are various mechanisms as well. Proof of history is coming, and day by day things are evolving, and also most of the Bitcoin mining is also shifting towards renewable sources like wind, solar, and various other renewable sources. So this is happening. It is there in the pipeline, and we'll be seeing the effects of these very soon as well. Because if Elon Musk has taken this onus on himself, then definitely he'll also give this solution as well. Various cryptocurrencies like EOS or Cardano, these are the cryptocurrencies which are working on proof of stake, and they are helping to solve this problem of higher carbon footprint. So with this, we come to the end of this episode. I hope this was valuable for you. In case if it was, make sure you like, share, subscribe, comment, follow, show your love in whichever way you feel comfortable with. It helps us to rank up in the search history of YouTube. Thank you for giving your valuable time, and I will be seeing you again.